Welcome! We are excited to host this virtual community workshop for YoloGO. Spend the next 5 minutes with us, and we'll share some interesting recommendations to improve the YoloBus network to get you where you need to go. Before we get started, let's remind ourselves what exactly YoloGO is. The Yolo County Transportation District, YCTD, provides bus service to cities and communities throughout the Yolo County region. In 2019, YCTD kicked off the YoloGO effort to analyze the existing bus service and identify improvements that could help create a transit network that better serves our communities. Now you may be thinking, I don't ride transit, and that's okay. We still need you to be a part of this conversation. Public transportation has been and will continue to evolve over the years. We want to broaden the idea of what public transit can look like here and find ways to make it work for everyone. The project team held several outreach efforts in 2019 and 2020, including pop-up workshops, virtual community workshops, and in-person community meetings. Some of the key takeaways from what we heard include: generally, community members would rather have more frequent service, rather than more bus routes serving more destinations. Community members also expressed that they prefer shorter waits for their bus. And notably, many community members were split on the question of longer hours of service or more frequent service. However, since 2019, a lot has changed, and we understand that your transportation choices and patterns may be different than before the COVID-19 pandemic. The YoloGO project team has reevaluated the YoloBus transit network and analyzed new ridership data to develop a new set of proposed changes to the bus network. These revised recommendations are intended to better serve the Yolo region based upon changes in employment, commute patterns, and public health regulations. The current priorities for the region's bus service are to serve essential workers in their commute, serve low-income neighborhoods that rely on the bus for shopping and medical trips, and provide commuter and express service to downtown Sacramento and Davis. These recommendations were also designed to help ensure YoloBus continues to adhere to its values, vision, and mission. So let's take a quick look at the new proposed recommendations to YoloBus. Routes 42A and 42B create an intercity loop to connect downtown Sacramento, West Sacramento, Davis, Woodland, and the Sacramento International Airport. These routes also account for a third of YoloBus's total ridership, so we know it's popular. To better serve essential workers, including those who work in healthcare or at grocery stores, the project team recommends increasing the frequency of routes 42A and 42B during peak times. Service would run every 30 minutes during the weekday morning and afternoon peak periods, improving the current service, which only runs once an hour. Here, the project team would combine routes 35 and 39 to create a faster hybrid route between Southport and downtown to serve both commute and local trips, while also restoring the original span of service on other West Sacramento local routes. The project team recommends removing 2 local bus routes in Woodland and introducing a microtransit or on-demand transit program. Remaining local routes would be restructured. Route 220 in Winters can be replaced with an on-demand transit service, which would provide service for local trips. The project team also recommends restoring Route 220C between Winters and Davis to provide a reliable connection during the morning and afternoon peak hours. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the project team recommends that certain commute and express routes be discontinued in Davis and Woodland. We simply don't know if work will look the same in a post-COVID world, and can't anticipate if people will go back to working in the office 5 days a week. Additionally, 30-minute service during peak hours on routes 42A and 42B provide an alternative for those who still need to commute. We've also recommended that the strongest express routes, which are 43, 45, and 230, continue operating at their current reduced schedule. All of these proposed changes to the YoloBus network are just that, proposed. If they are approved by the Board of Directors and implemented over this next year, the YoloBus team will monitor each change to see if they are effective. As part of the final study report, our team will include a set of performance metrics, or triggers, designed to help us know when services should be reintroduced, expanded, or otherwise improved. So here's where you come in. Take a few minutes to answer a short questionnaire and let us know what you think about these recommendations. Will they help you or someone you know get to work, school, or run errands? We look forward to hearing your input.